All right, let's hit on the NFL. We mentioned that we would get to futures and awards and all that. So let's do that now. You were right about the Henderson number. I don't know why I was thinking 50, but you were right. And I was looking yesterday. Okay, at the current numbers, Henderson's the favorite for offensive rookie of the year. I'm holding Henderson. That would be the best futures result for me, but I don't even think he should be the favorite, but he is the favorite. We'll see how much he's used by New England moving forward. Plus 190. So it's not like he's the odds-on favorite, but it's really tight. Ibuka, Ted McMillan right there, a little separation. Then you get to Dart. I hear a lot of people talking about Tyler Shuck and that this guy should be up for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Like, okay, I think that's a little recency bias there. Oh, he just won back-to-back games. We've got to talk to – he's a quarterback. Let's talk about him as Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's 22-1. That's the best number. And I started to compare the numbers with Dart and Shuck. I'm like, wait, really? Is there really a chance here? Dart has 20 total touchdowns. Shuck has 8. And people are talking like he has a better chance than Dart. 12 more touchdowns for Dart. He has one less interception, and he's got 400 more passing yards. So if you're going to do that comparison, it's really not close between the two of them. We just need Dart to stay on the field for that ticket to be live. But, man, JSN is up to minus 475. Puka had another big game. I was thinking that he was going to be close with JSN, but the market is saying no, that he's nearly a $5 favorite.
Yeah, you've got him at what price again, JSN?
That one's 50.
Whoo, man. I would love some of that. Nice, I got none of that. I would love some. Ain't got none.
Oh, well. You got a lot of bills. A lot of bills on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I know.
More.
It's a lot. It's up to about 36,000 now if they actually win it. And here's what I'm thinking about today. Obviously, we have the Super Bowl market up. We talk about it all the time. Rams plus 350, Seahawks 7, Bills 8. But in talking to some guys in Vegas that book bets, their reasoning for floating the Bills out to that point was because it didn't look like they were going to have a home game. They were going to have to go on the road the whole way. And here's what I wanted to talk about. And again, I would prefer it. I don't need it because I assumed all along they were going to have to go road, Super Bowl. But they're only a game behind New England now. And if they can do their jobs and the Patriots lose Sunday night at Baltimore, never an easy place to go and win, all of a sudden the Bills and Patriots have the same record and the same conference record. If I told you that the Bills could be a 2 or a 3 seed, how much 8-1 would you love to have in your pocket? Because you could bet that right now at 8-1. But if they become the 2 or the 3, kiss the 8-1, bye-bye. That goes down to 6-1.
If the Bills win the division, I expect them to be the 2. They have the same amount of wins as Jacksonville, same exact record as Jacksonville right now. And Jacksonville's the 3 and Buffalo's the 6. And so obviously they would meet in the first round matchup. Yeah, you'd love to have that. You'd love to have that 8-1. So what is it if Bills, they don't get a bye? Let's say they're the 2, but that means they have home field as long as they're not playing Denver on that ride.
Well, they're favored. They're favored in every game. And it's not by 2 or 3. You know, that's all it is. It's all betting math. The problem with the math with the Buffalo road path is that while they might be favored in every game, it's -1, -2. When we talk about going to Orchard Park and having the Texans come into Buffalo, that number's 4.5, 5. It just is. So that's all it is. The math becomes a lot easier if they go through that home path where they're going to be favored by more than a field goal in probably every game. I mean, they just went off as a 2-point favorite in New England. So, you know, if that game is in Buffalo, what's the number? 5.5? 6?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we're headed.
But you know what? You know what's funny is if you look at this playoff picture right now, okay, 3-6, Jacksonville, Buffalo. Let's say the Bills win on the road in Florida. New England, Houston. Houston can easily beat the Patriots. Now they're hosting as a 6 against the Texans, which would be fascinating. Like, I look at this current playoff picture, and you're right, a lot can change. And I think some of it will. The AFC teams won't change because I don't think Indy's getting in this conversation. Maybe it ends up being Baltimore instead of Pittsburgh, but that's the only change, and that's going to be your 4 seed. But if you look at it overall right now, I'm like, oh, road team. I like a road team. Like, don't you like the Chargers against Pittsburgh or Baltimore? More so Pittsburgh, but
Yes.
don't you like the Bills? Don't you like the Texans against the Patriots?
I'm not sure yet. I love the
Okay.
Texans defense. I'd probably go under in the game. You know, D'Amico Ryans against Drake May would be exceptional theater. How the New England offense handles the Texans defense. And, you know, honestly, New England would probably try and run the ball a ton to try and navigate quarterback hits and quarterback sacks, because you don't want Drake May dropping back 40 times. That's the last thing you want against the Texans defense. New England would try and run it, but I can't wait for a potential matchup, New England against Houston. That would be a great game.
Yeah, I mean, we were starting to get into it before Brinson popped on. So many divisions are up for grabs with little football left. Mention the East, Buffalo and New England. There's the North. Is it going to be Pittsburgh or Baltimore? In the South, is it going to be Houston? Is it going to be Jacksonville, sitting as a 3 seed right now? The NFC North, of course, Chicago or Green Bay. The South, Tampa or Carolina. And then the West, maybe it ends up being decided on Thursday between Seattle and the LA Rams. One thing I don't like, and they're not going to change it, it's just how it sets up this year. The likelihood in the the NFC playoff picture is that the winner of the West is going to be the 1. And then the other team in the West, the second place team, is going to be the 5, which means that 5 goes on the road, faces Tampa or Carolina, probably wins. And then they're going to one of those teams is going to be knocked out. The Rams and Seahawks are likely to play each other in the second round. Kind of sucks because those are the 2 best teams in the NFC right now.
Maybe there's a way where we can push them a little bit further down the road. I mean, you're right about the way it shakes out. The question is, are we sure that the Rams get the 1? I mean, obviously it's looking good at this point, but you know, what if the Bears beat the Packers and the Seahawks beat the Rams?
Oh man. Yeah.
Then
Well,
all of a
it would be
sudden
the Seahawks.
you're yeah, right, exactly. I'm not saying the Bears would be the 1. I'm saying like you'd have Seattle be 12-3, and then I believe the Bears would be the 2 at 11-4. The Rams would be the 3 at 11-4. So this is a huge game Thursday. I think a lot of people are just penciling in the Rams to win, you know, to have the 1 seed. And I don't know that it's that simple, man. Seattle's going to have a lot for Stafford on Thursday. I can't wait for Thursday night. Like, there's been a lot of Thursday night duds in the last 6 weeks. This is one of the best games of the season with everything on the line.
Heavyweight match, no doubt. Circa has it as Pick'em. BetMGM has Rams -1. DraftKings has Seattle -1.5. It's like, if you're looking wherever you want to go, you want a few cents here, a few cents there, save a little bit, you can find a spot to bet it. Yeah, I agree with what you just had to say. I'm not going into it thinking this is Rams. Don't believe Devontae Adams, just the way he pulled up with the hammy in that game. No, they want him for the playoffs. They're not going to force him in on this game and make anything worse. So, man, that's going to be a phenomenal matchup, and it's going to be all eyes on Darnold. That's the only question that people have about that team, Sam Darnold. And we saw it a few weeks ago where you saw the bad Darnold pop up. Well, this is going to be a big matchup, and now they're going to be at home. So are we going to get a good version of Sam Darnold? Because that's what's holding everybody back on Seattle. It's the only thing It's the only reason they won't completely buy it. Sam Darnold is still their quarterback, and I want to see him do it in a big spot. Well, I got news for you. Thursday's a big spot.
I'll probably bet Seattle. We got a couple days to figure this out.
Yeah.
In a pick'em game in Seattle, I'd be looking at the Seahawks. And this might surprise some Bears fans. In a coin flip right now, I'm not taking Green Bay. Not at Soldier Field.
Nope, not with Kraft out, not with Parsons out, not with Watson probably out, Zach Tom, they're terrific offensive tackle.
I can't believe they're not favored, to be honest with you. I make the Bears a short favorite.
They will. Do you think they will? I think they will.
It's very possible. I make it Chicago minus 1.5. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. You know where I stand on this game. I said it right after that loss. I said they're going to get them in Chicago, and they're going to split. And that was before the Parsons and Watson injuries. Yeah, that's brutal for them. I don't think the Bears are going to blitz as much as they did in that first matchup. Love just killed them again and again on that blitz. It's going to be fun. And, where we stand right now. So we've got Chicago, Green Bay again after we just saw it a couple weeks ago. And you know what? We might see it again in a few more weeks. Because as it stands, first round, Packers at Bears.
Oh, if they meet for a third time, and where's that one at, right? Who wins the North?
Yeah, we'll see. Coin flip now.
The Bears and the Packers playoffs in Chicago?
Yep. How's the group
Ben Johnson's going to take he's going to take all of his clothes off if they win that game. Not just the shirt. You can take off his pants, his jacket, everything. Shoes, kick the shoes off, throw the socks in the corner.
Man.
Get ready.
If he wins on Sunday, he's got something prepared right now for everybody to go on Bears social media. Looking forward to that.